little bit of a crash. That is supposed to be straight. It's ring and pattern, or whatever you call this steering mechanism. That is supposed to be down here, and you can't steer it. And what pisses me off is that it, like, I was driving, and the metal bar didn't just, stop right there, because it was right above the ground, and it was just high enough to miss that and slam into that shit and knock it the fuck out of whack. I mean, everything else is fine. I made that custom seat. Feels great. So I'm just saying, motor, everything's still fine. Clutch, chain. Besides this. Now, this right here is really where it fucked it up. I'm happy that the frame is not bent, but this is bent all out of shit and whack, and it goes over, look at that. How did that happen? Like, what? And I can't, the brake lever's bent. The pedal for the gas still kind of works, which is the reason I flipping crashed, because I was going, I went off I tried to slow down, and it just, throttle got stuck. Let me show you where it happened. I was zooming down here, and I just wham right into here. You see, I guess this is where, or that is where it either bent the shit, or right here, this. It just went, and it was just high enough off the ground to grab it. But I don't know. Either way, it sucks. And I have to repair it. But, this is my $50 go-kart, by the way. I spent $50 on the engine. Clutch was sitting around, as you see, it's all rusty. I had this chain, all the doodads. That's bicycle wire. I have a bunch of that, and not really a bunch. I'd like more. I made that seat, actually. That was like a bunch of old shirts and some, blue shirts to cover it. I'm really impressed with this right here. I know it's got that hole and whatnot, but, like, it actually works. This is really giving, the backboard, and it's kind of sagging down, which I don't like a bunch. But, yeah. One wheel pill. It drives around the yard real nice. This is my only go-kart, but it's the $50 go-kart, and it's the one I crashed. So it's going to be the one I make a video on. So, I might make a video on repairing this thing. Because I'm going to repair it today, so it's probably going to be like, one video and then one other video about repairing it. But, also, this doesn't have a kill switch. I just have to use the, that spark plug, pull it out. Bought that motor on, bought that engine on Facebook Live. So, not good. Like my made homemade patch, just, it's great, it really is. These wheels and everything, those wheels have been alive for 30 years. These wheels, I don't know, they all hold air. They're all great. But it's just, I'm just giving you kind of a walk around to this $50 go-kart, You could build a good go-kart on a budget. That's a 212cc engine. Came off of a water pump. The only thing that I did to it, I guess you wouldn't have to do to it, is I unplugged the oil sensor. Because, when you're going and you take a turn like that, and it sloshes all the oil in the crankcase to one side, and the oil sensor isn't in oil, it just cuts off. Cuts the whole engine off. Doesn't even, doesn't have a timer or anything. So yeah. Back up so I can get a good thumbnail. I don't even know if these make thumbnails, but it's what I see them do. Alright, that's about all. Bye.